Oh, so when we work in the console, syntax highlighting while editing the files is a very important thing, and it's quite useful to not mess up anything in the code. Let's hop into our Ubuntu console and go through how we can do a syntax highlighting using Vim. Alright, so we are back in our Ubuntu console. If you don't know how we installed this system, I will share the link down below. And also we'll be talking about syntax highlighting specifically in Vim editor. About Vim, there is another video which will be linked down below. So let's go and see our projects. One of our projects was a Terraform project, and we have our basic main.tf file here. Let's try to edit it using Vim. So we will go to Vim and do a main.tf. As you can see here, we don't have any syntax highlighting available. Everything is a pure white. So let's get out of that and let's hop into web browser for a moment. So Vim has a concept of plugins which you can install to extend the functionality of the editor. One of the plugins is called vim-polyglot, and it's a solid language pack for Vim. Let's see how many languages it can support. So if we will scroll down here, there will be a list of language packs which will create a syntax highlighting for those specific languages. So as you can see here, the list is quite extensive. We have a C and C++, we have CSVs, we have JSON, we have Python, we have GraphQL, and one of the things which we are interested mostly right now will be a Terraform syntax highlighting for their language called HCL. So here it is. Let's install the whole pack. So we can use something called Package Manager for Vim and install one of them, but right now we will use the very basic approach, and the very basic approach and the easiest one is just to clone the repo into specific folder of Vim so that it would know that it needs to start this plugin when the Vim starts. So let's just copy the whole file, and it will clone this vim-polyglot repo into vim-pack plugins start and the specific folder for the plugin. And now let's do one more time vim-tf. And as you can see here, right now it looks completely different. We have our syntax highlighting, and it's easier for us to know that, hey, this is a resource, this is a bucket, this is a resource name, and so on. So this is this goes it points to another resource that we already created, so it looks great. Let's maybe switch the language for a moment and let's go to projects. We have our to-do list project here, which we created using Next.js app. I will link it also down below. And here in source folder we will have page, we will have application and page.js. Let's see how page.js right now looks in Vim. And as you can see here, also a very nice syntax highlighting. It's easier to see what is what and just edit through the console. So that's a brief overlook on how it's easy to add a syntax highlighting to our Vim editor. See ya in the next video.